How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We're talking about SafeMoon today. We're talking about the Binance CEO, CZ, talking about SafeMoon. So he actually talked about it. We're going to hit on that. I'm going to show you the clip. We will also go over the 1 cent SafeMoon. I didn't have my head fully wrapped around how you could do the math on the burn. So we're going to include that today and take a look at how likely it is and how much will actually have to happen and how long it will take to get to a 1 cent SafeMoon. So if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, I appreciate that. There is a link down there to my Patreon to see exactly what I buy and sell in the stock market and in crypto every single day. There's also a link down there to Voyager Digital in case you want to try out a platform that has a lot of different altcoins. You can try that out. After you trade $100, you get $25 worth of bonus, and a link down there to Webull to get some free money, some free stock. You could buy like a billion SafeMoon or something like that with the free money that you get from Webull after you deposit $100 and get those free stock. So thank you guys for doing that, and let's take a look at SafeMoon. So first we'll go over the price action, then we'll take a look at CZ and what the Binance CEO said, and then we will hit on the 1 cent SafeMoon. So 7 days. We saw it running yesterday, and I did a video yesterday on why it was running, and we can see here it went all the way up to point. It was really 0.000105, I believe. So it was like 105. If we look here on the chart, it went halfway between 9 and 12. Then it fell back down. Overnight, we saw it drop down all the way to 0.007. And I'm just going to say 0.7 from now on. I think that's easier. And now we're seeing it back at 0.823. Now, the volume is tapering off a little bit here. We saw massive volume yesterday. And I think there are a couple different reasons for that. I talked about in my video yesterday, but one of them might be the fact that CZ, the Binance CEO, talked about SafeMoon. So I'll just play this clip here for you and you can take a look at it.
And that's with, the incredible volume of new users, how do you feel about the trends and things like SafeMoon and meme coins that have been particularly built on BSC? I think it's just almost very entertaining and ironic. Like, you build something and then you see it used, with TikTok, investors, and what are your sentiments and feelings about just seeing that?
It's great. It's great to see that because it's even greater because I'm not involved in any of those projects. So it's like
you're not involved in SafeMoon? I thought I saw that you were involved. I'm confused.
No, I'm absolutely not involved.
Okay.
So I'm absolutely not involved in SafeMoon at all.
So you can see they're being a little bit tongue-in-cheek about it, but he does say it's good to see coins like this just bring more attention to the space. He's not involved with it so far, so maybe down the line they will be, but at this point, they're not. Now, we've also seen SafeMoon put out some news basically saying that they're trending in several different ways. They put out this video on their SafeMoon wallet, the most viral crypto, kind of just a rundown of everything that's happened so far. And then we've also seen them actually become more searched for on CoinMarketCap than Bitcoin, which is kind of interesting. And I think that brings more attention to it. It's kind of the snowball effect like we've talked about before. So then let's also talk about the 1 cent SafeMoon. This is something that I have talked about in the past as not being likely, but I didn't really consider the burn rate. And I didn't have a good way of doing that. Now, Connor Kenny, who talks about SafeMoon, put it out in a way that I could really understand, and I want to bring it to your attention. So they have talked about how they will stop burning SafeMoon at about 25 trillion SafeMoon. Now, we have 642 trillion right now in SafeMoon. So right now, we still have about 96% of the circulating supply that could be burned. At today's volumes, we have about 218 million over the last 24 hours that has been burned. So let's just bring that down to a reasonable 200. We have volume of that every single day. They burn 2.5% of each transaction. That's about $5 million a day that's burned. That would be about $1.8 billion. So it would take a couple years at this market cap to burn down to the max amount of burned. At that point, we would have only about 1 out of every 26 tokens that are left from right now. So if we take that and we actually multiply it by today's price, that can kind of give us the price if we were all the way burned at today's market cap, the price of SafeMoon today. So you hodl, you keep all your tokens, and then you have a significant amount more money because of the fact that there's less supply, assuming that the market cap stays the same. So 1 out of every 26 SafeMoon would still be here. So multiply this by the price, the 5 zeros in there, and we would have about 0.0002 per SafeMoon. So that's where we would be at. If we go up about 48x from there, we would be at a 1 cent SafeMoon. Now, you would still have to get up to a $250 billion market cap, which is on pace for what Ethereum's doing. So it's still a far way away, but who's saying years down the line that we couldn't get there, especially if the whole crypto market takes off? That being said, too, you also get rewarded by other people selling by you actually getting more tokens. So you start adding that on there. Even if you don't hit 1 cent, you could still have the benefit of people selling, which would be massive. I mean, we're talking about huge gains here. Now, if it did go up to 1 cent, I've covered it in a video before, how much money you would make from here if we hit 1 cent in SafeMoon, and then you had, let's say, $1,000 in it. You would get $1.2 million. Now, this isn't financial advice. I'm not saying this is happening or this will happen. I'm saying that this, if it did happen, would give you a lot of money. And that's not accounting for the tokenomics of you actually getting rewarded for other people selling. And that's still assuming a couple years from now, it gets burned down all the way down to the minimum amount. There are no big scams. There are no huge rug pulls that cause people to lose faith in the project. It still has to 50x from here in terms of the market cap. So we're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars flowing into this. So I don't know if that's as likely, but let's say it just burns a decent amount and the market cap goes up a little bit too. So you have less circulating supply and the market cap goes up. That might be a more likely scenario. Let's say it burns through 80% of the tokens, which it's already burned through about 40%. Let's say it burns through another 80%, and then the market cap goes up another 5 billion or so. We're talking about a very large market cap. Of course, any of these numbers could be wrong. I could be looking at something different than you're looking at. Let me know in the comments below if I have that wrong or anything like that, but that is how I understand it. Now, this is the fully diluted market cap. I believe this actually takes into account some of the burned tokens too, so that might be a little bit of a disconnect. But that's where we're sitting now. It seems like SafeMoon could one day, in a very, very, very bullish case scenario, hit 1 cent. So I'm not going to sit here and say that they couldn't by this time in a few years, because people have brought to my attention that it is possible when you start looking at the burn rate. And like I said, even if we don't hit that 1 cent, if we get within 10, 20, 30% of that, the tokenomics should help really bring that value to you as a token holder of this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more videos like this, definitely hit subscribe on the channel. We do SafeMoon videos every couple days, sometimes every day. We're also coming out with a live stream here very soon, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So just in a few hours from this video going live. And if it's past then and you're watching this video, go back and watch it. We're going to be talking about SafeMoon. We're going to be talking about cryptos. It's with 3 other crypto YouTubers, 3 other finance YouTubers. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for checking out Webull and BlockFi for an interest rate on your cryptocurrency, along with Voyager too if you want, down in the comments below. Thanks. Bye-bye.